Information Network. It's the win.
You know, so you want to look at your life now and go, what the hell? What happened? For some of us. I know I certainly felt that way. I was living, really living in my car. But I didn't give up, so I really suggest you not do the same. So, give as you go and create a flow. That's what I did. When I was walking around, I gave $1 to someone who needed it. And you know what that created for me? A vibration of abundance and giving and receiving. Remember that receiving and giving is the same thing? I really started giving. And Robert tells us all the time, Kiyosaki, he says, basically if you save, tithe, invest, and spend, we all know how to do that, okay? That's what I teach my kids. Spend when I teach kids, and I teach my son that too. Spend, save, tithe, invest. 4 different buckets, okay? But these people, my friend Robert Allen created the Enlightened Wealth Institute. And he did an actual, he did a contest to see how much money you could make to give away. How cool is that? Right? Oprah, does she give away money? A new car! Okay. And she does this thing in Africa, and she's all about education, and so is Ted Turner. He's all about education and giving to the UN and Greenpeace. And then there's Bill Gates and his wife. Education. So they're giving back. And again, that really, I'm telling you from experience, give as you go, it creates a flow. Okay? It really works. So, what are you focusing on while you're working? When you're doing your job or you're doing your business, what are you focusing on? Creating money or paying off bills? Are you working to pay bills? Are you working to make sure everybody has food on the table? Are you working for your new car? What are you working for? You want your money to work for you. And if you can let go of that feeling of, I've got to do this for putting my food on the table, you can create more wealth. So how can I create wealth today? How can I create more wealth? What am I focusing on? Because it's one of my sayings, it's on my banner back there, what you focus on expands. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. You ever wake up in the morning and you're late for work and your alarm goes off and you're like getting ready and you're brushing your teeth and then you forget to put your pantyhose on, especially you guys, right? So you put your pantyhose on and you're walking out and you get in the car and there's no gas in the car and and then you're focusing on, I don't have enough time, I don't have enough time, I don't have enough time, I don't have enough time. And then you get into the car and then you're going and then there's so much traffic and you don't have enough time to get to work. And then your tire blows out. I don't have enough time, I don't have time. You ever done that? Stop. Stop. Stop and say, until recently, if you learn 2 words from me, these 2 words are magic. Until recently. And I've used them with some of you here already. How recent?
I'm sorry, what were
Until recently, I was going to be late. Now, I intend to be there in perfect time. And this works. It's magic. It really, really works. It's so funny to me because I'll be stuck in traffic or something. In perfect time, even if I don't believe it, in perfect time, I'm in divine, it's going to be okay, it's in perfect time. And it always is. It's like, no big deal. So just a little tidbit there. So, do you have a fear of having money or not having money? Rita talked yesterday about the fear. What's fear? False evidence appearing real. It's also forgetting everything is all right. I have a ton of acronyms for fear. Okay? So, yeah, a lot of times we have this false evidence. All of our lives, we've been gathering evidence. All of our lives gathering evidence from our parents, from school, from our teachers, from religion, about what's real and what's not real. Okay? And so when you're little, how many of you have children? How many of you have ever been a child? Okay, just checking. That's right, still childlike. So when you're saying, "Mommy, mommy, mommy, there's a monster under my bed, there's a monster under my bed," is there? Is it to the child? Absolutely, absolutely true. Okay, so what does mommy or daddy do? They walk over and they say, "Look, honey, look, look, look. Oh no, there's no monster in it. There's a lot of dust, but there's no monster under the bed." And the child says, "Oh, okay, yeah, thank you." So the child got new evidence. And so what I'm wanting to give you is new evidence about you, okay? So if you have a fear of having money, what do they want from me? I'm not good enough, responsible. They're gonna like my money, not me. You may have a fear of not having money. Judging yourself for not having enough, or being enough, or showing up enough. And it limits you. Does that make sense? Okay.